one of the things that Donald Trump said is that the money should be attached to certain kinds of things. One of the things he mentioned is that California adopt voter ID. Good luck trying to get California to adopt voter ID. Perfectly sensible, of course. But good luck trying to get him to adopt it. The Democrat mayor of New York said he was told to be a good Democrat by one of Biden's aides, number 15.
This happens at the beginning of the Biden administration, which is close to the beginning of your administration. All these foreign nationals start showing up in New York. They have no money, they have no jobs, they have no place to stay, and you have to deal with them. And the taxpayers here have to deal with them. So you go to Washington. What were those meetings like?
Sharing with them that this was a problem.
Who did you speak to?
I spoke with Julie Chavez, is one of the personnel, Perez, another personnel. I spoke with the president himself. I spoke with the president first. Then the president came here to New York City. The governor and I sat down with the president, and I said, Mr. President, I'm not sure what they're telling you about this problem, but this is a terrible problem that's playing out on the ground, that we need to fix our border, and we need to just stop allowing people to come into the country with no destiny. We don't know what we're doing with them. And there was some that were coming here that were almost 6 months to a year, in some cases 2 years, without any work authorization. Like, what do you do with someone that cannot provide for themselves for that long period of time?
Well, what do you do?
We had to house them. We had to feed, clothe, house, educate 40,000 children, hold them into a shelter system, the complete package of what you would do for an adult that can't take care of themselves.
And so you tell the president and his aides this, and what do they say?
Basically, be a good Democrat, Eric.
Be a good Democrat. The White House press secretary said that the flights to deport violent criminal illegal aliens is already underway. Number 11.
Well, President Trump took historic action on his first day in the Oval Office, signing 10 executive orders to secure our homeland, secure our southern border, and launch the largest mass deportation operation in American history. And in just 33 hours of his signing with his pen, the Customs and Border Patrol and ICE got immediately to work to deport violent illegal criminals from our country. They have arrested nearly 500 of these individuals in the interior, and they will be sent home. And those flights are already underway this morning.
And CNN is reporting that the border crossings are already down, number 10.
There are already troops who are helping U.S. Border Patrol along the border, but this is going to be in addition to that with those 1,500 and perhaps more to follow. So what are they going to do? Well, they're going to be focused on operational readiness, on augmenting air operations, on providing intelligence support when it comes to assessing threats and the flow of migrants. A lot of work that can be done and is often done behind the scenes. But in addition to all of that, they are also sending military aircraft today to San Diego and to El Paso to repatriate those who are already in Border Patrol custody. That would mean those recent border crossers who can be quickly repatriated to their origin country. So they will be using military aircraft to do that. Now, the border is relatively quiet. I'm told that there are just between 1,100 to 1,300 crossings a day. That is far below when it was 6,000, 8,000, 12,000 before. So this is going to be a way to augment support along the U.S. southern border, but it also comes at a time when crossings are lower than where they've been before, and also as the administration has essentially sealed off the border to asylum seekers.
And Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has a warning for fellow Republicans who vote down his illegal immigration law proposed in an upcoming special session. Number 32.
Certain issues and then failing to take action. Is that a direct response to Albritton and Perez? And also, what's your response to their letter yesterday that they sent?
I was honestly really surprised at the letter. Now, look, I assume they would want to call a special session because of how salient this issue is, because this is such a unique opportunity. And I typically have wanted the legislature to lead on that, and if they're willing to do it, we kind of say, okay, you guys do it. It's your baby. You can go ahead and take the credit for it. They didn't want to do it, and so I was in a situation where we really weren't getting cooperation. I'm like, okay, our voters sent us here to deliver results. Our voters didn't send us here to say that after 4 years of Biden policies, that we just have a lot of time to burn and we don't have to worry about getting it. No, we got to get in the saddle and do it. So I felt I had an obligation as governor to put this issue front and center to make sure that our elected officials take a stand one way or another. Look, you're going to go in. I mean, if Republicans don't want to support this and they want to vote that down, then their constituents obviously will hold them accountable. I don't think there's going to be a lot of takers for going against. Now, I was really surprised at the letter, because you're basically saying after 4 years of Biden's really, really destructive immigration and border policies that it's somehow premature for us to act with a new president coming in? Are you kidding me? This is the time to act. We don't have time to wait, and it's never premature to do the right thing. It's never wrong to stand up and do what's right. We're going to have an inauguration on Monday. And then there'll be a bunch of executive orders that are going to be signed. I mean, I know a lot of the immigration, what's going to be in that. What we've done is to tailor these policies to be able to build off that so that we get the maximum impact here in the state of Florida. And not just to help the Trump administration succeed, which we want.
Thanks for watching these clips from The Larry Elder Show. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss a moment. More thought-provoking discussions are just a click away, so stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one.